pretty large amount of people on social media, what you have it, have been talking about how this James Harden move to the Clippers is a huge move, and they're going to be the best team in the West. This big three is going to be unstoppable. They're going to win the title. They're going to get to the NBA Finals. They're going to steamroll through the West. And guys, let's be honest here. They're not winning the title. They're not getting out of the West. I don't even know if they go to the Western Conference Finals. If you look at this team, if you look at it on paper, you have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden. Zubats isn't bad. Bones Highland is okay as a role guy. Norman Powell, role guy. And then you have Mann, he's decent. He's decent, but you really just got three guys. And then you really got to think about it. You got to look at recent history. Has there been a year where all these guys have been healthy together, like at the same time? Paul George or Kawhi Leonard get hurt every other year. The only year they were healthy, they choked in the bubble, which, I mean, yeah, sure, the bubble was a weird year. Dig that. But at the same time, they just haven't been able to stay healthy at all. They haven't accomplished anything. And what this is starting to look like from the Clippers at this point, this is the end of a 5-year experiment that has failed. You put together Paul George, you put together James Harden. You wanted to be the Lakers so desperately badly. Steve Ballmer is opening up a new arena. He's trying to make the Clippers a brand. They don't have a fan base. They're not the Lakers. They were never going to be the Lakers. The Lakers are an elite franchise, one of the greatest of all the major sports. They were never going to be the Lakers. But they're over-compromising for a mistake that they made 5 years ago. That's what they're doing. Bringing in James Harden, losing more picks, have aging stars. You have Russell Westbrook, who I forgot to mention. I mean, he somewhat works there. He's not a championship player anymore. Or was he ever? If you look at it, this is what teams do. This is what ownerships do. Although I like Steve Ballmer as an owner for the Clippers. But this is what you do when you have to overcompensate for a mistake. And was it a mistake at the time to bring in Paul George and Kawhi Leonard? No, you couldn't have noted the injury. Kawhi was riding high. Kawhi had probably never ridden higher in his career. He was coming off that great blitz of the NBA Finals. He just had found a way to beat the Warriors, and although KD got hurt, but still pretty much alone as the lone star on a team with the Toronto Raptors. He delivered them a title. I was thinking he was going to do it again, but it just didn't happen that way. This thing should have been blown up at least 2 years ago. And now, at the end of it, contracts are going to be up. There's still some to be paid, I think, to Kawhi and Paul George for one more year. James Harden might not, I don't even know the extent of his deal, but you had a lot of money going a lot of ways. You have a lack of picks, and I just don't see him winning the title. I think today, as it stands, the Nuggets are far and beyond better than them. The Suns are better than them. I think the Warriors are better than them. I think the Kings may be better than them. And I think the Lakers are better than them. I think they're the 6th best team in the West. Could something happen where they maybe get to the Western Conference Finals through some lucky situations? Yeah. If they all stay healthy, which they won't. They could maybe get to the Western Conference Finals. It doesn't matter. They're not winning anything. This is an overcompensate. At first I saw this move and I was like, this is crazy. This isn't what they need. First off, your only shot as it is if both Kawhi and Paul George stay healthy. Okay? That's the only shot you have. Put other pieces. Look at the usage. All of these guys need the ball in their hands. Like the majority of the game. This is going to be a disaster. I feel a disaster coming with this team. James Harden's not the same player. I think Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are both still really good. They can't stay healthy. So we'll see, but I don't see it.